Hello, my name is Haley Miller, and this is my lab presentation on measuring behavior. In this laboratory activity, I will be measuring the increased desire in being physically active. The behavior that I will be trying to change is a desire to be more physically active. This behavior is represented by the voluntary behavior of increased exercise. My theory. This relates to behaviorism and that I am going to try to increase the desire to be more physically active during the subject's week. Using the operant condition method, I will be using positive reinforcement to increase the desired behavior as well as using praise. Voluntary behavior is strongly influenced by its consequences, and the goal is to increase the likeliness of her wanting to be physically active. Methods. The subject in this lab was an 8-year-old female. I selected this subject as a representation sample of the positive effect that operant conditioning can have when used to change a behavior with the implementation of positive reinforcement and praise. My intervention. I will introduce a positive reinforcement to the young girl that will coincide with operant conditioning. In this lab, I will reinforce 30 minutes of physical activity a day for 1 week. I will praise her after each physical activity of her choice. I will also make up a handshake with her to do after each day that we perform the activity so that she associates physical activity with fulfillment and accomplishment. I will also provide words of positive reinforcement during the physical activity. This intervention will last 5 days. The results of my data collected during the week of intervention. From the data provided in the results section, it is evident that my intervention of using praise and positive reinforcement was effective. The average increase in the subject's desire to work out was averaged at 1.5 of a point per day, and the time of our physical activities increased about 5 to 7 minutes a day. She also told me that being active is going to be her new hobby, and she's going to plan to try new physical activities to find what she really loves doing. The connection to theory. This is related to behaviorism because I taught the young girl to change a behavior through operant conditioning and positive reinforcement. She now associates being physically active with fulfillment and accomplishment because that is how I made her feel after completing the physical activity each day with our handshake and praise. The positive reinforcement I provided strengthened her desire to be active, and the sense of accomplishment acted as her operant conditioning. I will say that this was a successful lab.